difficulties?
It's on your controller.
Some. Okay.
All right,
There you go. All right, tight. All right, we already selected our shit, so we're all ready. All right. Electrodome. How do you know for that?
All right, let's do it.
This has 1 star. Okay, Star Grand Prix. Dope.
About to
So.
show off these Mario Kart skills.
So when did you start producing music, Mark?
It's been a consistent 4 years, I'll say,
Yeah.
because I kind of dabbled in it before and I had no idea what I was doing and just stopped.
Did you start when you went to college or before that?
I think transitioning into like going to college is when, you know, actually no, I knew about it in high school. That was when I kind of tried and then just failed miserably.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, I just hit the wall.
Producing or DJing?
Producing.
Okay.
Producing. DJing, I was like a boss on virtual DJ.
In high school?
Yes, in high school.
So you started DJing before you started producing?
Yes.
Tight. And what software were you on at first?
Virtual DJ. That was the go-to software.
Virtual DJ was my shit for sure. It was the easiest and you didn't need a controller for it. How do I throw these? Okay, tight. But tight. So and then with producing, what software were you on when you first started?
Producing, I went right into Ableton. I think
Nice.
I might have tried like Fruity Loops and just didn't like it. Not to say
Typical.
that I knew exactly what I was doing, but yeah, I started with Ableton, and then I think I also dabbled in Logic for a bit, but I ended up just sticking to
Ableton,
yeah, Ableton.
Ableton was always confusing for me when I first started because I was always stuck on a clip launch view, and I was like, how the fuck am I gonna arrange something on clip launch? And it never made sense until I figured out how to put it into arrangement view. But it's funny. Do you ever use clip launch view at all to like start tracks up?
I usually record vocals in the clip view, and what else? Like if I'm messing around with like analog, like MIDI.
Yeah.
Yeah, mainly just for recording.
Okay. But usually you're like right into arrangement view.
Yeah, usually just start out with that.
And so when you first started producing and DJing, what kind of music was that?
When I first started, it was banger music. Just kind of what I was thrown into. I can't say I had I knew. Alright, yeah.
What year was that? Like 2010?
This was 2010. No, this was like 09 or 2010 when I was kind of first introduced to electronic
music. So right when Swedish House Mafia came.
Yeah, around that time.
And who else was popping back then? Chucky, Afrojack, Wolfgang Gardner.
Yup.
Some electro bangers.
Electro, yes. Electro was
Electro was popping. And then so you were trying to make electro?
Yes. Honestly, I didn't even know what I was trying to do.
Just whatever you knew, basically. That's tight. And then so you've progressed a lot. When we first started talking, you were into more progressive house kind of stuff.
Right. I was doing that, and I mean I still like that. Not to say that I don't.
Melodic stuff.
Yes. Yeah.
Definitely.
But just as I feel like as you grow in this scene, you just get introduced to, I'm not gonna say the darker side, but it just kind of grows on you. The stuff that you didn't understand it before.
Yeah, most definitely. So now, how would you describe your music for people who haven't heard your music before?
How would I describe my music? Well, it's definitely still on the house side of things, and fuck, I suck right now. Still on the house side of things, still got little bits of, you know, deep in there, little bits of tech, little bits of, you know, the melodic.
Yeah.
But I wish I could even give it a thing, give it a name at this point.
I mean that's good though, 'cause it sounds unique for sure.
Yeah, that's the goal.
Exactly. Yeah, I describe your music as somewhat melodic, bassy tech house, because you do a lot of like melodic drops and stuff, which is like pretty interesting. Not a lot of people do that, I feel like. So it reminds me of like kind of like club music where you hear, you know, the drops are like a lot of time like vocal melodies or just like bassline melodies, as opposed to just like techno and a lot of tech house where it's just straight up just like
Just more groove.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
But yeah, I definitely think you have a nice niche in music. Your music has progressed a lot. So who are your influences now, you'd say?
Now? Ocean Roulette is definitely my biggest influence.
He sucks, I heard.
No, but right now, I'm kind of I'm still drawing influences from a lot of different places.
Yeah.
A lot of this new kind of funky tech house that's been, I mean, I can't even say it's new. It's been out for a little while, but it's just kind of coming into view now.
Yeah.
Along with a lot of influences from, you know, the deep house that's been around for ages, and
yeah.
I'm loving a lot of, like, you know, the proper tech house stuff. So just kind of like mixing all of that in together is definitely a goal, and even mixing in a lot of the new bassier sounds, like the new, you know, Confession or Night Bass, everything along that side.
Are those some of your favorite labels, Confessions and Night Bass, or?
I mean, I definitely love everything they're doing.
Yeah.
As for the labels, I don't know.
Or who would be your goal labels right now?
My goal labels?
Or like right now that you see reachable, but also like in the future, like you would, like your dream labels, I guess. Well, which is like still pretty like close, I feel like. They are
actually pretty close. And I mean, I don't see why they can't be attainable. Definitely more of a work in progress.
So which labels would you list off that you're like going for right now?
Right now, I really want to, my dream would be to get something on Night Bass for sure. Definitely for sure something on Confession. But I mean, more along the future, I'd love to get something on Defected. That would just be like...
Oh, yeah, Defected's
amazing. That's just like...
real house label.
Right.
European... Who owns Defected? Or which is there a DJ that runs that one?
I know the name.
Who is it? Yeah.
Sam Divine?
Okay, I can't think of it.
Right?
The only thing I can think of is a Tool Room. That's what's it called?
Weeknight.
Yeah.
Right, and Tool Room would definitely be in
that. That was a good one. But yeah, I mean, so your style is pretty versatile, and you could probably get stuff on all your
and I mean, it's definitely, I don't want to be, you know, labeled under one kind of like genre. Don't want to be known for one thing.
Yeah.
And just be able to just kind of, you know, make whatever I'm feeling.
Yeah.
And a lot of like the newer DJs, producers, I feel like are doing a good job at keeping up with that, to where no one, you know, expects one sound from them, where they can kind of switch it up, because you don't want to fall into that.
Yeah, you don't want to be just like labeled and classified and like stuck on the same thing. It's cool seeing a DJ where they can get put out releases on a bunch of different labels and have different styles going into it. Normally when you DJ, do you play a lot of your own music live?
Yeah, I try to. I try to play my music, but I also, you know, there's other music that I love, so you can always kind of fit it in.
Yeah. How much unreleased stuff are you sitting on right now? Electrodome, here we go.
This is it. This is what I'm waiting for. Unreleased, I want to say I'm probably sitting on a solid like 9, maybe 10 tracks, and of those, like 7 are just ready to go.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you're just sending out to labels?
Yeah, sending them out, and then also just kind of waiting for the right time.
Yeah.
Not trying to be more patient.
More patient, yeah, not just rushing
in the past. Like, just
definitely
don't want to just finish a track, put it out, and then, you know, it's like, and then what? So
yeah, because you can get a release of something good if you're patient about it.
Right. I've learned that this is also networking and the business side just as much as producing.
Definitely.
Not more.
Out of those unreleased tracks, do you have any collaborations you can tell us about right now?
Yes. So I have one coming out in a couple weeks with my boy Dendro.
Oh yeah.
And so that's gonna be out on Pinnacle.
And we're gonna hear it tonight, right?
You will hear it tonight, and then
it's a banger.
Yes, you've heard it.
I can't confirm. It bangs. Speaking of Dendro though, you guys just played at Coachella, right?
Yeah. It was me, him, and then our boy Arson. We played at the K-Rock tent. which was insane. Such a fun time.
Yeah, a lot of fun. I had never been to the K-Rock tent, and of all times I've been to Coachella, and like, if you guys have never been there, it's actually like pretty poppin'. Basically, or you can explain it. Go for it.
So it's across from the Sahara tent, and it's basically a room. I think it fits like probably 150 people, maybe, or somewhere around there. And you literally have no idea what you're gonna hear in there. I mean, the lineup's versatile. Jeremiah Red on K-Rock, if you've ever heard Rockin' Beats, he curates it, so always bringing in special guests, different kinds of music, and I mean, K-Rock itself is pretty versatile.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and it's cool because you wouldn't think that some side stage like that would be like poppin', but like I remember visiting there at around 6-7 p.m. And there was a crowd. Like you guys played for 3 hours, and at the beginning it was chill, but like by the end there was a dance floor, and I was like,
yeah,
man, you're playing at Coachella. There's a dance floor. Like it must feel great. So that was a lot of fun. You said Jeremiah Red booked you?
Yeah.
How'd you meet him?
I met him through Matrix Sessions. Went there for production.
That's a production school?
Yeah.
Nice. Would you say you learned a lot from that production school?
Oh man, more than I ever had. They didn't teach me how to play Mario Kart, unfortunately.
Oh man. But that's cool. Like, you still go to Matrix a lot?
Yeah, I'm still there a couple times a week. Just hanging out with everyone and working on music.
So the alumni there, they're strong then. After after you guys all graduate, you guys still go into the studio and work on stuff. And
yeah, it's cool because a lot of the alumni there are very involved in the scene.
Okay.
So you never know who does what there.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely a good place to be.
Did they also help you get involved with Exchange LA? Because I know you've been playing there more recently.
No, so Exchange, I kind of wandered into through mutual friends.
Okay.
I want to say maybe a little over 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how'd that all go? Because it's been a while. Like how was the progression when playing there? Because right here in LA, there's a lot of density of DJs. A lot of people trying to DJ, trying to produce, trying to do things.
Yes.
But you've broken through the ranks and have been able to play a few sets main stage at the biggest club in LA. So
very grateful.
How did that come about?
So yeah, I started there 2 years ago. Started there as a promoter, and just over that 2 years, I got to wear a lot of different hats at Exchange. I mean, I worked everything from like a coat check. I think one time I worked security. I worked the guest list line pretty often. Worked with an amazing team.
Yeah.
And I mean, I could definitely get to learn a lot. And so I started in the gallery. Started just playing in the gallery, then started doing takeovers in the gallery.
For those of you that don't know, the gallery is basically when you first walk into Exchange, it's just like a room on the first floor with a bar. But it's really tight though. You probably agree that like it has awesome visuals, awesome sound.
Yes, always
a fun like it has an underground feel for sure, as opposed to the main stage which is upstairs, which is like way more bigger obviously, but yeah, so you started off in the gallery. How many gallery sets did you play, do you think?
Oh man, I can't even tell you.
Countless.
Yeah, a lot of gallery sets over the past couple years. But yeah, I started there, and it didn't really happen until a couple months ago when we had Mac J for St. Patrick's Day, and he had supported my music earlier, and so I went up to the managers and just kind of like went out on a limb and was like, yo, like, this guy's supporting my music. And
when you say he supported your music, he played it live, or?
He played it live and then also on his radio show.
Do you know where he played it at?
I'm not sure where, but I mean, when I talked to him about it, he told me he's played it out.
That's
So,
exciting to see, like,
yeah.
Somewhere in the world, like, your track was played to a big dance floor and everyone was drunk and went off to it.
Definitely.
Something like that, I don't know.
Definitely. So yeah, I mean, after that they checked out my music and they liked it, which was definitely awesome.
Yeah.
And then from there it kind of just progressed.
How was it your first time playing the main stage there? Were you nervous?
Yes, I was sweating and just, like, literally had no idea. I mean, I've seen so many amazing DJs and like just countless sets on that stage, and then I finally got a chance to play it. Just an unreal feeling.
Definitely. And then the second time you went was for Dirty South, right?
Yeah.
And then were you a little more confident at that gig?
Yeah, a little more confident. I mean, I wouldn't say still 100% used to it, but...
Yeah, so when you when you open up for a bigger DJ like that, what kind of preparation goes into preparing your set? Or do you play the same set that you would have played either way?
I try to stick to music that I would play as if it were my own DJ set, but at the same time, I definitely research, what music they're playing, what music... goes into their radio shows or festival sets or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And just kind of try to build, besides from my music, other music that complements that.
It complements it, but doesn't overpower it.
Right. Definitely don't want to
sense.
do that. But still, I still want to have fun during my DJ set,
definitely.
too.
Yeah. So what can everyone look forward to as far as releases? Do you have anything upcoming for sure, or is everything still in the process of being...
Well, besides that release on Pinnacle with Dendro, I'm definitely confirmed for a release on Dirty Blends.
Yeah.
And as of now, those are the only two I can 100%, be confident about. But there are some other ones that I'm waiting to hear confirmation for, which are pretty exciting.
Awesome. Well, you guys all look out for that one. And we're gonna hear the live set from Mark and all this new music. Let's go.
All right.
In order to understand what the self is, you have to remember that it doesn't need to remember anything. So then, when you die, you're not going to have to put up with everlasting non-existence, because that's not an experience. A lot of people are afraid that when they die, they're going to be locked up in a dark room forever. And sort of undergo that. But one of the most interesting things in the world, this is a yoga, this is a way of realization. Try and imagine what it will be like to go to sleep and never wake up. Think about that. Children, think about it. It's one of the great wonders of life. What will it be like to go to sleep and never wake up? outshine the sun. You just do it. Like you breathe. Doesn't it really astonish you that you are this fantastically complex thing? And that you're doing all of this and you never had any education in how to do it? Never learned, but you're this miracle. Well, the point is that from a strictly physical, scientific standpoint, this organism is a continuous energy. Everything else is going on. A continuous energy. 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 A continuous energy.
Two shots of whiskey. Roll it up, 2 shots of whiskey. Smoke it up, 2 shots of whiskey. Roll it up, 2 shots of whiskey, smoke it up, 2 shots of whiskey, roll it up, 2 shots of whiskey, smoke it up, 2 shots of whiskey, roll it up, 2 shots of whiskey, smoke it up, 2 shots of whiskey, roll it up, 2 shots of whiskey, smoke it up, 2 shots of whiskey, roll it up, 2 shots of whiskey, smoke it up, 2 shots of whiskey, roll it up, 2 shots of whiskey, smoke it up, 2 shots of whiskey, roll it up, 2 shots of whiskey, smoke it up, 2 shots of whiskey, roll it up, 2 shots of whiskey, smoke it up, 2 shots of whiskey, roll it up, 2 shots of whiskey, smoke it up, 2 shots of whiskey, roll it up, 2 shots of whiskey, smoke it up, 2 shots of whiskey, roll it up, 2 shots of whiskey, smoke it up, 2 shots of whiskey. Heating it up, up in the club, 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 heating it up, shots of whiskey, up in the club, shots of whiskey, heating it up, shots of whiskey. Can you dance to this? 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 To this. Can you dance to this?
The rain
enough. I get high, girl. I'm not basic enough. I got style, girl. I'm not basic enough. I get high, girl. Basic enough. I get high, girl. I'm not basic enough. I got style, girl. I'm not basic enough. I get high, girl. I'm not basic enough. I got style, girl. I'm not basic enough. I get high, girl.
We'll be right back.
My bad, I took her. My bass hits hard and it shakes these woofers. Bag is cool, but my bag is gooder. I'm up all night on that disco sugar. Oh, that's your girl, my bad, I took her. My bass hits hard and it shakes these woofers. Bag is cool, but my bag is gooder. I'm up all night on that disco sugar.
Never been to this place before. Check. Got one more song after this. Hope you guys are fucking having fun. Yo, big ups Faded Morgana. And if you're watching at home, I hope you had a good fucking time. Thank you. Check. Thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed them. Yeah, once again, my name is MHUZ.